Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So today is a really exciting video and I am so freaking hyped for it because today we are going to do a book haul, and this is the huge book haul that I have, and I spent over $200 at Barnes, but do I regret it? No, not at all. So let's just begin right here because my camera's about to die. I should have charged it, but I didn't. And I was just so excited to film this video that I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna roll with the punches, and yeah, that's what we're doing today. So let's start. So the first book that I got is Love in Other Words, and I know that Destiny Sidwell loves this book so freaking much, and so do I. So I started it the second that I went to Barnes, and I'm on page 300 already out of 400 pages. So I'm almost finished with this book, and it's so freaking cute. I'm not gonna give any reviews because that's not the point of this video. It's just a book haul, but this book is so cute. I highly recommend you pick it up if you love any romantic style like books or anything of the sort. And yeah, I love it so much so far, so definitely recommend it. And I rated like a 4 out of 5 for now, but we'll see how the ending goes. Next, I got this from Amazon, but I still wanted to put it in this haul because it technically is a book haul. And yeah, so I got the X Hex because it's part of Sarah Caroli's book club, and I didn't read that much of it, and it's cute. It's not like the best thing ever. It's a cute little romance book. It's great for Halloween / October time, so you can't really be mad. And yeah, highly recommend you pick it up if you want anything to do with witches, because both of the main characters in this book are witches. The girl didn't know that she had powers until, well, witch powers until like later on because her parents never told her. But the guy that she's with or was with, has a lot of like witch powers and stuff, so it's a really cute book, and if you like anything witchy, I highly recommend you pick this one up. Next, we have A Touch of Ruin, and I am so freaking excited to read this because I read the first book, which was I'm blanking right now. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, I'm like looking at my bookshelf. Okay, so I read the first book, which is A Touch of Darkness, and it was so good. This is a romance book between Hades and Persephone, and I love it so much, and I was like, I need to pick up the second book ASAP because I rated the first book like a 4.5 out of 5, and I highly recommend it to all of you guys if you like Greek mythology and romance. And even if you don't like Greek mythology, they don't get like that much into it. It's just such a good book. Oh my god. So I had to pick this one up, and I'm glad that I did. I didn't pick up the third book, but I just wanted to see how this one goes, and then I'll do that in the future because I already got so many books. I didn't want to add on top of that. But yeah, highly recommend this book if you like any romance. And a lot of the books that I bought are romance based because I always buy fantasy. Oh my god, me and fantasy are like, we're like this, okay? So yeah, I need to like get out of that. I need to explore other fields. I want to get into fiction and romance more. So that's why I also bought Flawless by Elsie Silver. And this is part of the Chestnut Springs series. And I cannot wait for this. I've heard so many good things about this. I'm not sure what the premise is about, but I just know that it's another romance book, and I can't get enough of romance, as you could tell. So I picked this one up. I wish I got that other cover. I'm gonna pop it on the screen right here, but there's like this really cute cover for like this book and all the other books, but Barnes didn't have it, so I was like, but I might get the cute covers on Amazon, so I don't know. I kind of screwed up with this because I was supposed to get Addicted to You, but I got Addicted for Now, which is the third book in the series. I think Ricochet is like the second book. This is the third book, so I don't think I'm going to be reading this. I'm probably going to pick up the first book and just put this on my bookshelf, but this is another romance book, and honestly, it looks really good. I know a lot of people freaking love this shit, and it's a friends to lovers trope. just like a lot of romance books, but yeah, I heard a lot of really good things about this. Can't wait to read it. And the cover is so cute. Even though I picked up the wrong book, I still feel like the cover is just super cute and slay. This book I have been wanting to pick up for so long, and it is called The 7-Year Slip. I've heard so many people rate this a 5-star. I know that Haley Pham rated this up really easily a 5-star. So I'm like, I need to pick this up and see if it's a 5-star, because 5 stars is a pretty big rating to give a book, and I don't remember the last time I've read a 5-star book besides Divine Rivals. So I picked up The 7-Year Slip, and this is another romance book, but I also love the cover. I don't really have any yellow on my bookshelf besides Love Theoretically. That's like the only other book I have that's like orange yellowish. So this is gonna look really cute on my bookshelf, but I can't wait to read it as soon as possible when I finish Love in Other Words. But I'm not sure, because I want my next video to be my TBR jar picks which book I'm gonna read. So we'll see if it picks this, but I hope it does, because this book looks so freaking good, and I want to see what this 5-star stuff is all about. I want to see if I rated a 5-star. So we shall see. Next, I'm also so excited about this book. This is a fantasy. This is the Never After series, and it's called Hooked, and it's by Emily McIntyre, and it's a fantasy romance thing, so I'm really excited about it. I know the series is like, it goes Hooked, and then Crossed, and then a lot of other stuff. A lot of other names or whatever. I think it goes Scarred and Wretched. But yeah, this looks like a really good fantasy book. I always love fantasy. There's not much more to say about that, so I'm definitely going to be reading that. Next book that I bought this accidentally because I got Book of the Month, and I bought the hardcover for this, but yeah, I forgot that I bought this from Barnes, and then I bought this on Book of the Month, so I guess I'm gonna have a hardcover and a paperback, so I hope I like this book enough so that I have like 2 versions of it. But again, this is another, it's a pretty hefty read, but it's another fantasy book, and yeah, not much to say about it. I just see a lot of people reading it, so I'm gonna read it. We'll see how that goes. The next book that we have is another one that's like pretty popular now, especially in this like fall winter time, and it's called One Dark Window. I have absolutely no idea what it's about as the other books, because I don't research books. Like, I want to have a first impressions, like clean slate type of review. So I'm not sure what this is about, but it's another fantasy book, so I'm gonna like it. The next book that we got, it got folded. I'm like so upset, but it's called Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary, and it actually sounds really cool. It's about an astronaut that gets like lost in space. So I can't wait to read this actually, because I don't have any sci-fi books, nor have I read any. I want to pick up Red Rising, but I don't think they had it in Barnes. So yeah, this is gonna be my first sci-fi book that I've read like in years, so I can't wait to read a sci-fi book again, because I want to see if I still like the genre in general, because I may not like it, but I don't know. I like fantasy, and I feel like sci-fi and fantasy are they're not closely related, but they're like cousins. So my camera literally died, but we shall move on with the book haul, because there are still 3 more books that I have, and all of them are fantasy, which I was like, oh my god, I bought so many romance books, and then I'm like, all of these are fantasy. So I got Six of Crows, which is based on like the Netflix show. So I'm really excited to read this. I don't know what it's about, just like all the other books. Don't know how many times I have to say that, but it looks really good. It's a lengthy book again. That's kind of why I've been straying away from fantasy, because I feel like it just takes so long for me to finish the book that I'm kind of like, I don't even care what happens at that point. But I feel like once in a while fantasy is really good, so I stocked up on a lot of fantasy books that I've been wanting to read. The next thing that I got is the Crescent City series, and I got the House of Sky and Breath because I already have the first one. It's all the way up there. I have House of Earth and Blood, so now I have House of Sky and Breath. I didn't read the other one, but I still wanted to pick this up because, yeah, I don't know, look at this cover. Can we just like admire it for a moment? It looks so freaking beautiful. Like, I literally stan. So yeah, I had to pick that up. Totally didn't pick it up just for the cover. That would be so weird, right? Like, I would never. Last but not least, we're finally getting to the end of this book haul, is Fourth Wing, save the best for last. Everyone is going crazy about this book. All I know is that there's dragons in it, and I love dragons, okay? How to Teach Your Dragon was my shit as a kid. I love dragons. I had like a dragon mythology book as a kid. So I think I'm really gonna love this. It's by Rebecca Yarros. And yeah, everyone's going crazy about this. So I can't wait to read it. I hope the TBR jar picks this book, but it's lengthy. It's lengthy like every other fantasy book, but it's okay. I shall get through it slowly but surely. Hopefully, because I've been reading Love in Other Words, it's given me sort of like a palate cleanse, and I could go back into fantasy and not feel like I'm in a book slump. So yeah, reading a romance book is really good for cleaning up your palate so you could delve into other genres. But yeah, that's all for today's haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know how long this was, but I have never I've never bought this many books in my life, like all in one go. And I remember I was cashing out with a lady at the register, and she was like, oh, we're going on a shopping spree, aren't we? And I was like, don't shame me. But she was so nice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Expect a video sometime soon. I'm gonna get back into the reading vlogs because I have been reading all this time, and I love my reading challenges. They always push me, they always make me strive for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.